Hello, my dear friends. If you need to replace a zipper in a jacket, I will show you now a few tips how you can do it in a fastest way and also a most accurate way, so it will be looking exactly how it was done by the sewing manufacturer. So I will use a metal zipper. You can use different types of zippers, so metal or plastic one. So I will use this one. And first what I will do, I will just open it between lining and the main material. We'll install it inside. See, insert it inside from the bottom line, how it is over here, and I will kind of turn the lining away, so I will not pin it together. And in this way, without pinning a lining, I will pin the main fabric to the zipper in this way, like close to the folding line. See? And then when you already pin one side of the zipper to the one side of the fabric, then if you need to shorten a zipper, you can do it in two different ways. First of all, you can just simply fold a zipper and insert it in between two layers of fabrics like that. And when you need to stitch at this level, you can just carefully stitch through this type of zipper. See, if you have a plastic zipper, it will be more difficult to do, but with this type of zipper, you can do it. You can just stitch through, I would do it just by hand turning a balance wheel. Or you can do it in another way. You can just remove this little metal stopper over here. You see, you can just open these little legs, take it off, and install it at the level where you need it. Just a little bit lower of the top seam of the collar, top edge of the collar. So I will do it with the first option, just folding a zipper and inserting it in between layers of fabric. And now I need to turn the zipper this way, and I will connect only seam allowances with the zipper tape. So kind of opening seam allowances. So I will fix with the one hand layers of fabric, with the other hand I will remove the pin, and I will connect together only seam allowances with the zipper tape. So in this way I can attach zipper to the opening with the inner seam without top stitching, exactly how it was done by the sewing manufacturer. Now, when we prepare zipper for attaching in this way, we will be sure that while stitching both these details will be absolutely in sync, that the seam will not be like stretching or gathering any elements. No jacket, no zipper. So let's stitch. So here I close the zipper all the way to the top. If it will be easier for you, you can also open just one side. See? You can open it and stitch it just with the open zipper as well. So I will use a presser foot that is like that, you see. It is adjustable, so I can choose on which side of the zipper I will stitch. And also I will adjust it now, so I will stitch it as close as I can to the zipper. Also, important part, if the seam between the upper collar and the lower collar get separated at this part over here at the very beginning, you need to stitch it first. So, and then you will attach the zipper from this seam all the way down. You can actually start a little bit lower than this seam. So in this way, the zipper will have a room to hide, see, when you turn it over there. See? So I will start at just a few millimeters after this seam. So here at the bottom line, you can open it completely or you can close it. So I will open it and stitch it all the way to the bottom. And now I will repeat the same with the second side of the opening. And first I need to make sure that when I insert the zipper over here, the bottom line, the very bottom line and the very top line will be at the same level. I just made sure that the bottom line, the top line is at the same level, and also the seam of the attaching collar also at the same level. Then I can pin the rest of the zipper with the opening line. And then I also pin just the seam allowances with the zipper tape. Okay, so now I'm gonna stitch it too. So I will remove the puller a little bit away from the very beginning of a seam, so it will be easier to stitch it at this level. At the end, I will raise the presser foot and I will move the puller all the way to the bottom. Okay, and then you can just finish this part. And here at the second side, you see this seam is actually closed all the way to the end. So I will finish just a few millimeters before this seam. So then I will iron this from the wrong side. And now I will pin the wrong side to the zipper in the way. So I will put now this folding line exactly to the seam line. So in this way, when we will stitch top stitching, we will attach this part, and we will also cover this seam line, so it will not be also visible from the inner side. Because when originally this jacket was made on the sewing factory, the zipper was attached before the hemming line. But we obviously do not want to now open the hemming line and then attach zipper and then close hemming line again. So in this way, we will have it looking as close as possible to the original look, but also with much less steps. So originally, the lining would be attached to the zipper at the same way as we did on the right side. You see the first seam with the attaching and then the second seam with the top stitching. So now we will have only top stitches on the wrong side, and on the right side we will have two seams. First it's an inner seam, attaching seam, and the second is a top stitching seam. So after we will check that everything looks good, accurate. So at the bottom line, we just need to restore this top stitching. At the same way, we will fix this part on the wrong side. And with the top stitching, we will also attach the inner part. And here you can see at the collar area at the top of the zipper, as soon as I pin these parts together and I turn the zipper inside, it's already like hidden inside. So when I actually press it now, and I will pin it with the one more pin at the very top, see, the zipper is just hidden inside. So now I will stitch it with the top stitching, starting from the place where it finished before, and just restore it all the way to the bottom line and turn it here and finish also at the level. And I will do it with a regular presser foot, like Jaguar or universal presser foot. Only what I will do, I will move my needle to the right position. So it was in the center position, and I move it to the right position. See, I'm sure your machine also has this option to move needle from the center position to the right position. You see, in my sewing machine is from A to B. And in this area, I will move needle to the central position, so it will be easier for me to direct this seam to the center of the presser foot. So here the opposite, I will begin from the bottom line and will have my needle now in the center position, and on this edge, on this seam, I will switch it to the right position. And so now, after ironing, all our layers became so much flat that even if you open it and you will look at the inner part, you will not be able to see that there is no inner seam over here. You see, on the right side, on the front part, we have the inner seam, and after the top stitching seam. And on this side, you really need to go like inside and open it to be able to see that there is no first seam, no this inner seam on the inner part. So this way, our zipper will be looking as much as possible as an originally installed zipper at the sewing manufacturing. And now we're gonna check everything. So here we see everything at the same level. And here, around the collar, we also can see that everything is at the same level. And the top line, and also this seam of attaching the collar to the jacket is also at the same level. So if you like this sewing tutorial, please don't forget to click like button. If you would like to learn more professional sewing techniques, sign up for my channel. I have much more sewing surprises coming soon for you.